As I told you guys, I've trained myself to be like this. It is my persona. It's not part of my persona. That I do everything in an energetic way. But it starts here. Not as much to do with my physical prowess or lack thereof, but it has almost 100% to do with what's between my ears, how I think, and how I've always thought since I'm an adult, more or less, and partially how I was trained to think as a kid. I do not allow myself, as I've said a couple times in the seminar, it's not what happens to you in life that dictates what direction you're going to go. It's how you interpret what happens to you in life. We had a little section about bad shit happens to good people, bad shit happens to good companies all the time. And I told you yesterday something bad's going to happen to one of you in the first month. I can't guarantee you 100%, but almost. Why? Because it's numbers. Roughly 20 of you, 5%, one person, some bad shit's going to happen. I don't know if it's cancer, you get hit by a fucking car, your mom dies. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be something. Absolutely. Just as it happens to one of you, it's happening to people all over the world, right? Something bad is happening. And how you react to it will dictate how you move forward. How the person in Nigeria reacts to it will dictate how he or she moves forward. And I've learned, and I've had, everybody talks about my successes, but I've had plenty of failures. I could write a lot more books about those than my successes. But I have reacted to those failures, and if not positive ways, at least neutral ways, and for sure not negative ways. When I got thrown out of Great Western Resources unceremoniously and set on fire, the only thing they didn't do is stick punji sticks in my face, drugged through the financial newspapers on both sides of the Atlantic, ridiculed, slagged off, ostensibly embarrassed for weeks and months. Some of you, almost everybody in this room would have reacted. First of all of you would react differently based on your own emotional bank accounts. But virtually everybody in the room would have probably acted differently than I did. Wasn't sure if I was going to get all my money because they tied up all my money in what's called a constructive trust. Some fucking dipshit judge who's still alive said that some of these things or all these things may be true or could be true, so we're going to freeze all his fucking assets. So I couldn't sell anything. I learned what kiting a check meant. I didn't understand that principle. Writing a check with no cash in the bank, which is illegal. It's against the law. I understood, and none of my friends gave me a nickel, loaned me a nickel, wouldn't even talk to me as we walked down the street. If they were going this way and I was going this way, they would cross the street. At least the paparazzi see them talking to me on a street corner or in a club for 19 months. Now, how would you have reacted? A lot of you feel sorry for yourselves. You're little poor little things where you are in life. It's how you react to this stuff that dictates where you go in life. When they threw Steve Jobs out, and there's a pattern there too, about success leaves clues, people getting thrown out of the companies they found. At least half of you in this room, if you get to that stage, will get thrown out. At least half, maybe more, depending on your management skills or the lack thereof. And intuitively, not intuitively, subconsciously, you know that, so you'll decide not to do anything. Rather than get thrown out, in theory, with money in your pockets, in your jeans. Well, fuck, I just won't do it. I'm not gonna give them the opportunity to fuck me. Fuck them. I'll show them. I'm not gonna fucking do it. But you're right, they will fuck you. So that part of your little pea brain, Patrick, you figured that out. Anyway, you got 3 million holes in your body. I've been fucking every one of them twice, and not in a good way. At least twice, as they say in Oklahoma or Texas.